Welcome to Carry On with Carrie Fitz. I'm Carrie Fitz, owner and broker of Carrie Fitz Real Estate. Our podcast launches new episodes weekly for beneficial information to both agents and consumers. Be sure to return back on Spotify or YouTube weekly on Tuesdays so you don't miss an episode. Today's episode covers buying a second home. Whether it's a vacation getaway or an investment property, purchasing a second home requires careful consideration and planning. So, let's get started. First things first, let's talk about why you might want to buy a second home. For many people, it's a chance to have a retreat from the hustle and bustle of everyday life, a place to unwind and create lasting memories with family and friends. For others, it's an opportunity to generate rental income or even diversify their investment portfolio. Before you start browsing listings, take some time to clarify your objectives. Are you primarily interested in personal use, rental income, or a combination of both? Understanding your goals will help you narrow down your options and make more informed decisions throughout the buying process. Just like with any real estate purchase, location is key. Consider factors such as proximity to amenities, attractions, and transportation options. If you're buying a vacation home, think about whether you prefer a beachfront property, a mountain cabin, or something in between. Set a realistic budget for your second home, taking into account not just the purchase price, but also ongoing expenses such as property taxes, insurance, and maintenance costs. It's also wise to factor in potential rental income if you plan to rent out the property. If you'll be taking out a mortgage to finance your second home, it's a good idea to get pre-approved for a loan before you start shopping. This will give you a clear understanding of how much you can afford to spend and will strengthen your position as a serious buyer. Partnering with a knowledgeable local real estate agent can be invaluable when buying a second home. They can provide valuable insights into the market, help you find properties that meet your criteria, and guide you through the negotiation and closing process. Now let's talk about things to look for when you're buying your second home. If you're looking across the country, you are now an out-of-state buyer. To view properties, you can travel to the location and book showings within a few days or request a virtual tour from the agent. Finding an agent can be a little more difficult. One way to find a reliable agent is to ask your local realtor if they know someone in the area that they can refer that business to. Agents connect across the nation through events, networking, and online presence, so it's smart to check with your favorite realtor locally first. By the way, we have an office on the coast that covers Baldwin County to Pensacola. We would love to find you a house that fits on the coast. Now let's talk about some key things to look for when evaluating potential second homes. One would be the condition of the property. Whether you're buying new construction or a resale property, it's essential to thoroughly inspect the home for any issues or needed repairs. Pay close attention to the roof, foundation, plumbing, and electrical systems to ensure everything is in good working order. If you're looking for something that has rental potential, make sure that you're buying a second home with the intention of renting it out. Consider factors such as rental demand, seasonal fluctuations, and local rental regulations. Look for properties with desirable amenities and features that appeal to potential renters. Look for community amenities. Take a close look at the amenities offered in the community where the second home is located, whether it's a pool, clubhouse, tennis courts, or walking trails. These amenities can enhance your enjoyment of the property and increase its appeal to renters. Then also make sure that you look for future resale value. Even if you don't plan to sell your second home anytime soon, it's wise to consider its future resale value. Look for properties in areas with strong appreciation potential and avoid buying the most expensive home in the neighborhood, as it may be more challenging to recoup that investment down the road. As we wrap up today's episode, I hope you've gained some valuable insights into buying a second home. Remember to carefully consider your goals, budget, and preferences, and don't hesitate to seek guidance from the real estate professionals along the way. Until next time, carry on.